big green candle make for a lovely sight, and we just might see new all-time highs tonight. Hola, Hexicanos. Welcome to Cabana Crypto. Beautiful beach day. Beach walkabout. We'll do a little big payday walkabout. So we have 25 days-ish till the biggest event in crypto history. That is the HEX big payday. And there's a lot of speculation. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But I'll tell you one thing, it's the most exciting event in crypto I've ever been a part of. And I can't wait to see what happens. So let's just map out a little of what could happen, or at least some key dates. So 25 days or so, the adoption amplifier ends. Launch phase concludes, no more referrals, and that's it. Then we wait for the big payday. Well, what happens at the end of the launch phase? I think this is key in terms of not a lot of people are putting it into their equation when they think about price. For all of us who are 100% staked, price doesn't really matter in the near term. However, it will be quite interesting to see the immediate reaction at events leading up to big payday and right past it. So 25 days from now-ish, the adoption amplifier ends. But I think a misconception for some, many who know, but there is a misconception of some that, oh, well, that's at the end of the launch phase is the big payday. That's it right there. They just run into each other. And that's not the case. What happens is, there's a little time in between the end of the launch phase and the actual big payday event. So what could happen? Well, there will be no more, what's the proper word for it? No more buying pressure soaked up by the AA. So if you see the price on Uniswap is up for the day and you feel that you'll get a better investment for that day by going to the AA, and you put your money in there and you get your referral and all that, works out great right now. And usually more often than not, you make out on it. That ends. So where's that money go? Well, that's going to have to go someplace else. Most likely, buying on an exchange. That's the only place. So say all this buying pressure, or what's being soaked up by the adoption amplifier, heads over to Uniswap, where price is already going up. I mean, we are at fresh all-time highs as I speak, right this second. How exciting is that? And that's in USD. We hit a fresh all-time high versus ETH yesterday, I believe. But anyway, yep, that's that. Referrals essentially gone. No more adoption amplifier. Woo. So then what happens around big payday? Well, a few days later, we actually get to the event. And popular speculation is, oh, there's going to be a big dump because everybody's going to get their bonus coins and, you know, just cash out. Okay, well, some might do that, but to really crash HEX, I would think like the majority of people would have to be just bailing on that day or in the following days at the same time. And there's a lot of HEX coming due. I believe big payday, the 19th, isn't nearly as much as the following day when billions are actually ending their stake. You can all look that up at hex.vision. So, what could price action hold for around big payday? Well, worst case, everybody who gets the big payday just dumps. And that's with nobody buying. So we have to think about, okay, if there are sellers, wouldn't there be buyers for something that's meant to be bought and held, locked away for trustless interest? I would think so. And I'm not just talking you or me. Could be some whales out there. Perhaps whales that are already in the project that will perhaps stabilize the price and soak that rate up, because if they're already whales, they already know HEX is legit and it's going to be around for a long time. You got mega whales doing Cuatro Cinco stakes, and average stake length is, I don't even know what it is, 4.34 years, something ridiculously awesome. So, big dump might not happen. Will there be volatility? I'm betting absolutely. But just an outright nasty, just obliteration of price that's sustained, no, I can't buy into that personally. This is my opinion, not financial advice. So we're at big payday. Following days, I want to say, I did the math right, millions and millions in USD worth will come unstaked. So we already talked about possible dump, and that sell pressure could be just soaked up by those out there waiting to buy. What if not a lot of those people actually sell? What if some of those huge stakes that expire in the days following big payday restake? Think about that one. Big payday for a reason, and if you're in HEX, if you're smart enough to be in this product, a beautifully designed, completed product, then I think you're aware, especially if you're in it in size, of what it does and the incredible long-term potential it has. So are you just going to cash out? Was that the game plan all along, for you big Mr. Whale, to lock up those funds just to get past the finish line and you know, cash out and be done with it. Not seeing any value in, you know, 20% a year. Longer pays better, bigger pays better. I mean, not financial advice, but if it were me, I think I'd probably put a lot of that back into HEX and stake further out. I'm already getting paid. Why not just keep it going? Man, it's exciting. So, seen a lot of varieties of price targets. I mean, I guess I can throw one out there. I hate doing it. I haven't even thought about it, so I'm doing it off the cuff. What I have seen, I've seen as low as half a penny, which we're actually 0.2 of a penny above right now at the time of recording. And I've also seen as high as like 8 cents to a dime, which to me is fantasy territory. However, I'm not throwing it out as a possibility at all. It's crypto. A lot can happen in crypto. So as for what I would expect, I expect quite a bit of volatility leading up to, I'd say, you know, right as that launch phase ends, I think we actually see a good bit of buy pressure heading into big payday. Because really, why would you sell in that window unless you're trying to restake? The only other thing I can think of off the top of my head, if you're selling in that small window between the end of the launch phase and big payday, is if there is a run up and you're liquid and you want to cash out on it. And by a run up, I'm not talking like a couple tenths of a penny, I'm talking a big move. And that is another huge factor, because the actual price action will affect how some stakers act in and around big payday. There's a huge rise, there's going to be a big temptation to click that big red emergency end stake button. Ooh. Not me. Strong hands. But I think there would be some others out there if there's a giant spike in price. They go ahead and EES it. We'll see. It's an exciting time for crypto. I keep saying that, but I can't hammer it home enough. So you have 500 million plus coins a day right now coming to market, in a sense, joining the supply. That ends, just stops, you know, in 25 days. A few days later, those who get the big payday are going to see huge ROI. That will also result in the share price the double halvening. What an event. Can't wait. I just wanted to come on and do this little pre-BPD walkabout while I had the chance. Can't wait, it's so exciting. Hope everybody, I know a lot of people are taking off for the big payday, so that's awesome. And just witnessing, you know, taking it all in, because for us Hexicans, it's like the maximalist halving of Bitcoin. except our community is way better. And Hexologist is going to be doing a 24-hour live stream, which is awesome. Look forward to being a small part of that, because I know we have so many great contributors that are going to be lined up for that. What else? Oh yeah, got a little thing going on called the Cabana Challenge as I close. Check it out on Twitter. Most of you watching this video know, but if you don't, we got about 25 days left to the end of launch phase, and got some fitness goals and trying to make ourselves better. We're trying to make ourselves better financially. Why not also at the same time try to make ourselves better physically? I mean, if we're staked for 5,555 days, I think we all want to be around for that, and things go really well and we help others and help our family and pass some down to the younger ones in the family. I think we're all going to want to be healthy and around for all that to enjoy it. So that's why I came up with a little idea. There's so many great hex skins. You just do hashtag Cabana Challenge on Twitter, just search it. You'll see all the unique workouts. It's nothing specific, it's just, you know, go for a run on the beach, you know, go further by the end of that 30 days, walk further, maybe set a goal to lift more. I'm doing a goal to extend my plank time. I am trying to max out my push-ups, do as many as I possibly can. I'm also trying to better my 5K time, since I have not run in months, which is common for me for the summer. Usually I kind of train winter and spring and then enjoy the summer. But yep, that's about all I got for today. Big payday's coming up, November 19th. Double happening. Just one of a kind event in crypto. Looking so forward to being a part of it, sharing it with the experience with the community and seeing what happens. I mean, like I said before, if you're staked, don't think you're really panicking too much. You're excited more than anything. Grab the popcorn and sit back and see what happens. I think that'll about wrap it up for today. It's going to be a beautiful day. Everybody out there, take care. Keep up that Cabana Challenge. Hashtag Cabana Challenge, hashtag HEX. Want to see what everybody's doing. Want to see everybody not just get pumped for big payday, but pump themselves. Hex community is one fit community. Let's keep it up. Have a great one.